book abuse. Even worse, on top of it, duster abuse. Where did the duster go? We see it last in Spike's claw, and from this shot to this shot, we never see him put it down once. So in other words, that shit likely just up and disappeared. Either that or Spike can teleport and just put it back. Also, the maid outfit isn't on Spike anymore. We should still be able to see it around his neck, but it's just gone here. Apparently, he can make clothes teleport too.
I hope Princess Celestia has some ideas. If the library in Canterlot doesn't have anything, I don't know where else to look. Ah!
You mean to tell me it took an entire 7 seconds for that wobbling book tower to fall over? Yeah, I'm not believing that for a second. Or 7, nonetheless. And suddenly, the book tower falling just completely took off the maid outfit on Spike for the entire rest of the scene. Whether it was teleportation powers or some otherworldly force is not something I think I can comprehend.
I hope Princess Celestia has some ideas. My dearest Twilight, while it would be perfectly lovely to have you in Canterlot once more, I have another option in mind much closer to Ponyville.
Celestia is a mind reader, apparently. She better not be using that power to her advantage. Actually, is that even an advantage?
As you know.
Narration. Okay, again, as simple as this lighting probably is, this just looks beautiful to me. Alright, I've mentioned this in my last Everything Wrong video, but still, I might as well say it again. Twice the wind doesn't look like it's put on correctly. Error or not, it still looks weird. And again, this face.
Wow, look at all these ancient books. It's a veritable gold mine of information. I can't believe it. Woohoo!
Autism.
Whoa, whoa!
Twilight's right wing is put on correctly, yet her other one's on backwards. Ouch. This episode's not being very kind to people with arachnophobia. I don't have a joke here. Guess I'll just wing it. Nothing? Tough crowd. Also, I never really questioned it before since I usually just skip past the intro anyway, but why is Zecora here specifically? Geez, you're the target of one racially motivated episode and suddenly the show directors claim you're important enough to be put into the intro. You know what, never mind, that makes sense actually. Shit, then what do I sin exactly? Oh, got it. Sin is not gonna hit a lap dance. Ow. Fine, Luna doesn't have a throne here. That's narcissist. Finally. So, we gotta start the episode anytime soon? Okay then. What the hell? Why was that pause so long?
I'm not gonna move.
And you're already a hypocrite. You say you're not gonna move, and yet technically by saying that, you've already lost because you moved your mouth to say that sentence. Wah wah. Try again.
This is the most daring dare any pony ever dare another pony to dare. Huh? It's exciting!
You could have just said that. You might be season 4 now, but not every pony can handle having an entire essay being spat at them in 2 seconds flat. No, that's not a reference. Silence. Gummy is OP. Please nerf. I don't think that's how quotations work. Anyone ever taught you about 66.99? And no, it's not a 69 joke. Look it up.
I'm gonna need my bees back.
But then we'll never find out who the most daring pony is.
Spoiler alert, she's right about that. They don't even find out by the end of the episode. Boo, I want my money back. I accept payment via lesbian ships.
You're tied.
Tied? You can't be tied for the most daring pony.
I don't know. Numbers don't lie.
Not pictures, numbers. Although, kind of funny that, at least with the way I counted the doodles, there's exactly 9 of them on each side. So maybe numbers surely don't lie and Pikachu just speaks Americanish. Or Americanish. Yes, numbers look like that in Americanish. You didn't know that? Well then, I guess.
You need to learn Americanish.
I'd love to stay and keep keeping score, but I promised to help test the new school bell. I get to ring it all week, non-stop! And I don't even have to take turns because no one else volunteered!
Autism.
We just have to come up with another daring dare. Right. I think I might have an idea of what we can do.
How convenient.
I've heard rumors that the castle of the two sisters is filled with the most gorgeous of ancient tapestries in all of pony history.
How convenient.
I require your help in borrowing 1 or 2 to bring back to the boutique where I can restore them. Maybe I'll even use the patterns as the inspiration for a new line. That does sound very important.
Even Fluttershy's fed up of Verity's bullshit. Please don't let this be the second Everything Wrong video in a row.
But retro ancient classical will be all the rage next season, so it's nothing to sneeze at.
Irony.
Although, I must admit these ruins are a fright. Just look at all the dirt everywhere.
Said dirt not only looks like mud, but must be some kind of insta-drying dirt as it's gone 5 seconds later. Incredible, makes you wonder why she even pointed it out to begin with.
Angel! Oh, you really shouldn't have run off like that. Ancient ruins are filled with all sorts of things that can hurt you. You could stub your toe or trip on a loose stone.
Angel was so fed up with her.
I don't think I'll need all these candles, Twilight. I was really only scared for a second.
Oh, these aren't for you, Spike.
And suddenly Spike gets suppression. That's an Academy record.
When I was just a filly, Granny Smith told me of an ancient legend. When Nightmare Moon was banished, not every last bit of her dark magic went with her. Granny used to say, when night falls on the castle, that magic takes the form of the Pony of Shadows!
How convenient. Yeah, this episode definitely isn't throwing in some bullshit reasons for every pony to conveniently be in the castle at the same time. That'd be preposterous.
Be a dear. Fly up there and lift it off that hook.
Look, alright, I get it. They're horses and all, but like, am I the only one who thinks that trying to lift something with their teeth is just very risky? Just me? I'm the only one who cares? Awesome, got it.
Plus, I don't believe in ghosts.
You might want to rethink your position on that.
That doesn't even sound like Fluttershy. Not only that, but why would she be screaming like that? One sin for every lightning strike with not even the slightest drop of rain. I would have made that a bonus round, but it would have ended way too quickly. Cut for the presumable abracadabra, I'm still adding this in for the repeated scream. Yes, I am this petty. Welcome to people who somebody lost everything on Earth. Glad y'all enjoyed it.
Ow, I think I hurt my wing. Where, pray tell, did you disappear to? What do you mean? While you were struggling under that fabric, the entire wall spun around. You must have activated a secret door.
You mean to tell me if Fluttershy didn't hear or, hell, even feel the wall shift? I doubt that. And let's say she didn't hear or feel the wall shift. Sure. Then what the fuck was she screaming about? The fact that she couldn't see anything? Well, that was quite a prolonged scream for something that insignificant.
We must use the utmost care as we can.
Does that count as irony? Ah well, I'm still counting it as a sin. Also, granted unintentionally, Angel is an asshole. Also, both Fluttershy and Rarity fall, but there's never a thud sound effect to indicate that they hit the ground.
Scared?
I'm not scared.
Well, me neither.
Then it's settled. Whoever stays in the castle the longest is the most daring pony.
Deal.
But it's gonna take a lot more than some shadowy ghost pony to get me to leave.
Me too.
Alright, I haven't mentioned it a lot throughout this video, but I just cannot resist anymore. I just needed to point out just how lesbian these two are throughout pretty much the entire episode. Like, I'm sorry, what reason did they have to try to impress the other this much? So just remove a good few sins, please. I fucking love the AppleDash feel in this episode. In the assumption this isn't Pinky, this eye moving goes nowhere. In the assumption this is Pinky, then what's even the fucking point? Adding unnecessary suspense? And alright, back to the assumption it isn't Pinky. Then who is it?
Angel, what are you doing here?
The Journal of the Two Sisters.
Dare I say it again? How convenient. Twilight seems to have swapped out her Alicorn wings for Pegasus wings. Not sure why she keeps doing this.
Even if I was, I'd be at least 50% less scared of it than you, Rainbow Dash.
I don't know how all that math works because I'm not scared at all.
So in other words, she just called you a nerd, Applejack. I take that one pretty seriously. Either Applejack's missing her cutie mark or I'm blind.
What's the matter?
It's just a dark hallway full of disembodied pony legs.
You know, for kids!
I'm starting to wonder if maybe this castle doesn't want my expertise.
I don't think the castle knows how to want anything, since, you know, it's a fucking building. Ugh, seriously? how oddly coincidental I managed to make 2 everything wrong videos back to back that both reused his audio clip.
Applejack, if you're scared, you can just admit it. You don't need to put your hoof around me.
We get it, you're a lesbian. Also, did she not look directly at Rarity's hoof here? Are we going down the friendship is witchcraft path or something? Are we just assuming that Rainbow is colorblind, or... And yes, I'm under the headcanon that friendship is witchcraft states Rainbow is colorblind as she talks about a colorblindness test.
And then he held up this picture of a bunch of dots and he said, "What number is this?" And I said, "There's no number. Those are just dots." What an idiot.
I'm not the one to talk about that in more detail. Low point viewer is. Point is, Dashy, you're fucking colorblind as shit. Also, wait, you mean to tell me that the room Fluttershy and Rarity are trapped in links to the room that has all the disembodied pony legs? But how the hell does that make sense? Because assuming that this is the bottom of the same walkway they were walking on when they fell down, the roof of this room is way too high up for them to be connected. So either I'm an absolute idiot, or someone on the team doesn't know how interior design works. I'll leave that for someone in the comments to tell me I'm wrong. That usually ends up happening in some of everything wrong is regardless. So at this point, I'm kind of just used to some of my things being outright wrong. Oh well, no harm in like 1 or 2 sins being wrong. So you mean to tell me Rarity didn't hear a faint scream through the literal hole in the wall that would definitely be enough for some audio to be heard if it's literally on the opposite side? Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Well, tapestries or no, I have had just about enough of secret passages, mysterious presences, and unappreciative castles.
Rarity, honey, again, I'm pretty sure castles don't know what it means to be appreciative since they're not sentient. Y'all can enlighten me here. What stage of infection is it when you start going insane to the point that you think a castle is sentient? 3 cushions, 1 dark purple that Twilight's sitting on, 1 pink that Angel's sitting on, and 1 light blue that the journal is resting on. Notice also the 4 partially eaten carrots on the ground, plus the 2 extra in the bowl. And now a few shots later, 1 cushion is missing, the remaining 2 have changed colors, now becoming dark blue and orange, and all of the food and the golden chalice have disappeared entirely. Guess Fluttershy was right about one thing, Angel's gonna be starving in a shadow realm is this hungry.
What's the organ to the outside?
I have no idea.
Oddly convenient timing for Pinky to stop playing the organ, considering this is the first time we hear it in an entire episode, and it just so happens to be right after it's first mentioned.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why is their first immediate instinct to hold on to each other like that? Are they lesbian or something?
Twilight? Did you hear something?
Oh, Spike, quit being such a scaredy dragon. This castle is thousands of years old and half of it was destroyed by Nightmare Moon. Of course it makes strange sounds. It's practically falling apart.
Not sure if an organ playing classifies as part of a castle falling apart, but believe as you wish, Twilight. Angel is definitively an asshole.
Do you think there's a single room in this castle that isn't filled with terrifying things?
Well,
Whoa! It's not like it's gonna come to life or anything, right?
it's gonna supposedly come to life, isn't it? Close enough. Comedic relief or not, why is there a secret mechanism for a bowl with more carrots in it? Somehow, she survives this. This episode's almost making me want to add 1 sin for every scream.
Now you look here, Castle. You are very old and very scary. But your wall art is in an atrocious state, and there is nothing you can do to keep me from my sacred task of restoration.
Oh god, her infection's getting worse. She's talking to a fucking castle. Somehow, she survives this. Okay, maybe a bit much, but she doesn't even have a single scratch on her after that. Okay, that might have been another case of oddly convenient timing, but that was fucking hilarious to me. This face. The way the shot zooms in made it look like the armor seems physically moved out of the way.
Of all the castles in Equestria, this is by far the most ungrateful.
Oh, good lord, now the cast is trying to talk back to her, but in reality, it's just conveniently timed events that happen to coincide exactly what Rarity just said to make it look like he's trying to reply back. Do we have to get Rarity admitted into a mental facility or something? I'm starting to become worried for her. Alright, no. This castle might get away with some of its shenanigans that it does for suspense.
That was a fucking lie.
But how did that just move? With how secret this castle seems to be, I thought AppleDash just pulled a clearly visible lever on the wall or something. They're kind of running into each other and scared the living shit out of each other, aren't they? Hold it!
Angel?
As much as I would love to be on original and replay the, you know, for kids video clip, I just can't forgive this episode for making Flush believe Angel potentially died here. That's just cruel. So, every cushion is back to their initial state, but how the hell are there 3 bowls here? Better yet, what is it with Angel not finishing all the carrots in each bowl? Is he just that much of a greedy fuck despite not even finishing what he already has? Tisk, tisk, tisk.
What in the world is that?
Oh, you know, probably just more strange sounds of this old castle falling apart.
No one likes sarcasm, Spike.
Both Twilight and Angel are assholes. This one's specifically getting 5 sins because I don't know what it is, but Twilight's response specifically pisses me off.
What got into them?
It's okay, Angel. You're okay. You're okay.
Shadows everywhere!
Are you just of the opinion that every pony's got mental here? Yes? Alright, awesome. Also, could they seriously not hear each other here, or was the infection just too serious? Sorry, I couldn't help myself there.
What's the pony of shadows?
Oh, that's just an old pony's tail.
Hypocrite!
A pony of shadows!
Hypocrite! I would have said Pinkie Pie could be an organ, but some part of my body tells me that playing ain't completely honest. Can we get Stevie T up in here to verify? I'm not exactly good at verifying fake instrument players here. Man, is this some sort of weird advantage that Pegasus wings have over Alicorn wings? You think he works the opposite way.
Hey, you guys!
She's definitely not sitting on that chair properly.
Did you know I can totally play the organ? Because I didn't!
Pinkie!
I almost want to say it. I'm not saying it. I don't want to. Pinkie Pie Ex Machina. God damn it! Okay, yeah, confirmed for certain she is definitely not playing that organ.
You're the pony of shadows? The pony of what?
See? What'd I tell you?
How do you spell hypotenuse again? Whatever, doesn't matter. Point is, she's a hydrochlorofluorocarbon. That other word.
I only had to ring it for like 5 minutes. They said that was good enough. Can't imagine why. So then, I decided to throw a finish ring in the school bell. Party! But I didn't have any blue bells, and you can't throw a finish ring in the school bell party without blue bells. So I went to every free forest to pick some, but it started to get so chilly. I had to wrap myself up in the tarp I was going to use to carry the flowers. And then I saw Fluttershy and Rarity, but they went into the castle before I could invite them to my party. Luckily, I followed them inside so I could help you all with your party.
What party is that?
The every pony come to the scary old castle and hide from each other while I play the organ party?
Out of all that explanation, never once was there a reason given for her even playing the organ to begin with. I guess just because, I don't know, random suspense. Sure, we'll just go over that. Spike abuse. Look at a lesbian just staring into each other's eyes like that, not kissing. Notice the length of the silvered part of the tapestry in this part. Then it's longer here as it's meant to be. Then here it looks like she's made no further progress despite it being 21 seconds later. Then here it's back to how it was originally. Rarity, you're not going to make any progress with showing this tapestry if you keep moving backwards.
I always let my imagination run away from me. Then it comes back.
Please don't say with cupcakes.
With cake.
Oh, thank God. Also, this face. Spike is rocking those oddly shaped contacts he's got on. Rainbow almost leans in for a kiss and then retracts it a second later. Damn it, Rainbow! You and your fucking queer baiting!
I'm glad Granny Smith's legend wasn't true.
Me too. Me 3. Because that means you two are still tied for most daring pony!
This goes nowhere and has essentially the same effect as a 2-week continuous slot that doesn't have a continued part. Do we ever find out who's the most daring pony? Am I only this intrigued about it because I get more AppleDash for that only benefits myself? I'm not answering that second question. The answer should be pretty obvious. Just fucking kiss! God damn it!
Shadow ponies. How ridiculous is that?
Oh, hell yeah! More foreshadowing. Is this foreshadowing something to do with Zecora again?
Shadows everywhere!